Hmm? 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 Yes? Okay, alright. It's me between live. Yes. Now let's get ourselves set up. Yes. This should be up. There we go. And that should be going.
Beneath their skin. Wrapped me tight. Brought me close.
A feeling of indescribable violation.
And sing victory
Peculiar.
everlasting.
Something wrong?
So many others. A domain of
My headphones aren't
sickness,
working.
suffering.
Cornered me. Sliding.
There we go. I think I had it on silent by accident. Anyway, let's get up the chat. I think I've got the slight sniffles today. Oh dear. Ooh. Look at that news later. Okay. Okay. Ah! God, oh, you're already here. You darn doodad. Yes. I'm asking for Jameson edit. If I remember correctly, it is not the 4,310,921st instance of you doing that. That is wrong. That is a lie. Anyway, let's check that the audio's working. Okay, that's working. Yeah.
Cornered me. Sliding around beneath their skin. Wrapped me tight.
Talking.
A feeling
Testing.
of indescribable
Hoo-ha,
violation.
hoo-ha. Oh my. Hmm?
Everlasting.
Yeah, okay.
Sliding around beneath their skin. Wrapped me tight.
Talking. Testing. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Oh my. Hmm? Yeah, okay. I think we can make it so that... I think we can make the desktop audio just a teeny bit quieter, and then things will be nice and how they should be. Because I should be a little bit louder than the stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I did a little bit of stuff before I went to bed. So I'm gonna remind myself of where we are with this. Yeah.
I forgot something. Learn not to be afraid.
They take what you know.
What did I?
And learn.
I am not your enemy.
My name. I forgot. Oh,
Keys, Jacob, Captain.
I am peace.
It wanted something.
Service number.
What's the thing I warned you about in the dim alleyway? What do you have? What do you have? Remember to ping the Discord when you start today's. Oh, fuck! Fine. Yes. Pinging Discord. I forgot. You're washed. Actually, that's very helpful. Yes. We are back. We are there. Yes. Okay, yes, I did it. I'm not washed anymore. Screw you.
1928-19912-JK.
It pressed in, hungry.
Timeless forest.
What is that noise?
A sweet unity of goodness.
What is that damn noise?
The blinding white light. And that awful voice.
There is safety in my grasp.
The flood is pure of intent.
I tried to stay hidden.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I tried to
wipes their memories.
Don't let me forget.
I can see it crawling.
Transforms them into a weapon.
Cornered me. Sliding around beneath their skin. Wrapped me tight. Brought me close.
A feeling of indescribable violation.
And sing victory everlasting.
There were so many others.
Yeah, okay, I feel pretty happy with that. The only thing I'm sort of questioning about is this little part here. Right here.
912-JK.
Am salvation.
It pressed in. Hungry. Hungry.
Why does that look weird?
Hungry.
Is it? Oh, that's a. Oh, it's got a fucking.
Hungry.
Ugh. There's a frame rate issue. I've arrived. Oh my goodness, it's E9. Ugh, I didn't say it wrong this time. I didn't call you E3. I'm learning. Now, just a bugger and an unwashed one at the at that Shakespeare. What? Hey, night. Sorry, I can't make it to the 24th. Hope you all have fun. Is that when it's coming out? Is that when the movie's coming out? The 24th? Oh. Hey, don't worry about it. Hopefully you'll have enough. We'll have enough people. If you do it happen again, I'll try to make it for sure. It's on the 24th. I should be free on the 24th. Yeah. To watch it live. That'd be cool.
Am salvation.
It pressed in. Hungry.
Ooh, frame rate dip. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh.
It pressed in.
I'm blaming Hidden Xperia because this is his footage. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
It pressed in. It pressed in. It pressed in. Hungry. It pressed in. Pressed in. Pressed in. Hungry.
Okay. Yeah. Gaming night. Oh, what you playing? What you playing, huh? I could drop by. I could do. It depends what you're playing. I've quit my job to enjoy the greatest multiplayer game of all time with y'all, but can't do it for Infinite. Is it the yeah, Infinite? Well, yeah, that could work. Yeah, that could work out. What was I saying before? I was saying that this whole little section here, I like it. But the only thing I'm sort of thinking about is this part here, where
912-JK.
Am salvation.
It pressed in. Hungry.
where my rationale is that it's like headcanon basically confirmed that the like two particular maps in Halo multiplayer, like this one from Halo 2, this one's from Halo 3, actually take place in more or less the same location, where this one is actually under this, and both of these collectively portray the containment breach of Installation 05. And so by zooming in on this door
JK.
Am salvation.
It pressed in.
ominously, and then zooming into this, which is the place inside where that door is, then it kind of makes sense. And then you've got this clip from Charity Falls, where it's kind of spooky flood in the background. Yeah.
Hungry.
You know what? I've just convinced myself. I think it works. I think it works. What? Yeah. You strange people. Fine. E9. Look at this. Look at this section I just did. It's real cool. Yeah. Bet you'll be impressed then.
Forgot something.
They learn.
Do not be afraid.
Yeah.
They take what you know
What did
and learn.
I am not your enemy.
I mean, I Forgot. Oh, Keys. Jacob. Captain.
I am peace.
It wanted something.
Service number 01928-1991-2-JK.
See that clip from the new game in it? Yeah.
I am salvation.
It pressed in, hungry.
I am a timeless forest.
What is that noise?
A sweet unity of purpose.
What is that damn noise?
The blinding white light, and that awful voice.
There is safety in my grasp.
The flood is pure of intent.
I tried to stay hidden,
Oh, God. It hurts.
but there is no escape.
Relentless. Almost primordial.
Stay back! Stay back! You're not turning me into one of those things!
Begins to assimilate entirely.
No, please.
Wipes their memories.
Don't let me forget.
I can see it crawling,
Transforms them into a weapon.
Cornered me,
sliding around beneath their skin.
wrapped me tight,
Join your voice with mine
brought me
A
close.
feeling of indescribable violation.
and sing victory everlasting.
There were so many others.
Yeah, how do you like that? What do you mean it still sounds like cheese? What? Huh? 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 What are you even talking about? I don't understand what the kids are talking about these days. All you fucking young'uns, assuming that you are younger than 26, it'd be embarrassing if you weren't. Then I couldn't call you a young'un. But I'm the second oldest person that works in my work, so So I'm just used to calling everyone else like, "Are you young'uns?" That's what I. When he says keys. What? What? No, no, it doesn't sound like cheese. No, no.
Keys.
It doesn't sound like key. It doesn't sound like cheese. It doesn't sound like cheese. You're a weirdo. No.
Keys.
It doesn't.
Keys.
He's very clearly saying k, not sh. You're a strange man. That bothers me for reasons I can't quite articulate. It kind of bothers me how much that bothers me actually. Anyway, we've got this section here. Yeah, we got this section here. I know what to put there here. I just yeah.
There were so many others. A domain of sickness and suffering, a sinuous dimension of misery and pain, of corpses and graves and hollow men in death's dream kingdom.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know what that is. I know what I need. We're gonna collect little pieces of it. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna get a bit of that, bit of that. Sort of, kind of looking for landscape shots. I need landscape shots of the flood doing their thing. Yeah, got a few of those. He doesn't. It doesn't. That's not true. Yo, E9 Industries, you should have a conversation with GONNA. GONNA, another view of mine. GONNA's got like a really cool, like out of like premises for a Halo game that people have come up with, and like mechanically, he's come up with what in my opinion is like one of the best. You should talk to him. He'll like pitch you on it, and you'll just have the germ of idea that maybe years from now you'll return to doing a Halo animation and be like, yo, maybe we can do that idea. I don't know. He did a cool one. It's a variation on a flood horror game, except it's a more unique one than you've heard. Yeah, just saying. It's pretty cool. I think so anyway. I'll look into it. Yeah, yeah. You up with a couple of scenes, shots from. Oh! What? Why are you gonna unsub? You silly sausage! You. I'd certainly be up with being given some cool scenes. You know, I've got just for reference for where I am in the edit. I've got section 1 finished, section 2 finished totally. Section 3 is in the middle of having um all of its video stuff like put in, and then I'm gonna polish everything after the fact. Um, but you got all this. This is like deep flood lore. This is the This is like oncoming horror encroach. The flood's gonna get us. Then they've got the experience of being subsumed by the flood as part 3, and then part 4 is basically, damn, the flood's pretty bad, but we got to deal with them. Let's fight the flood. Oh boy, yeah, yeah. With like a final like ending sort of thought of
Your victory?
yeah, like oh, it's you're not gone forever. They're gonna come back, but I have stuff over here. I don't have stuff over here. You know, always in need of stuff. So that would be cool. That would be cool. I'd be super into that. I'd probably go out of my way to include it, in fact, because it'd be very nice of you. And there's a bunch of fan stuff in there already. Oh, I'm getting infected by the flood. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. Right now I'm just collecting clips again. Oh, that's one I definitely need. Gonna need to create a little soundscape. I'm just gonna just borrow me this isn't zoomed in. I'm just gonna do that, yeah. I expected to use more clips from Charity Fall, but a lot of it didn't specifically fit.
Sir, I'm 3 clicks out from the asset. Entered from Rally Point Charlie. Captain, do you read me?
Probably not that one. Wait, maybe one of these? Like this shot in particular. Yeah, that shot could maybe be used. Do I have a double up of this same scene? Kind of feels like I do. Just narrow down what things go where. That's just how it works. What? Why is that? That shouldn't be going that way. Come on, be normal. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about with ours. It might not fit being paced differently. Sorry, I've lost track of what I've just yapping about. Which part are you worried about? It not fitting with this, or not fitting with something else? Because there's a lot of like shots that I know. There's a like I didn't expect, for example, to use where is it?
But there is no escape.
Relentless. Almost.
I didn't expect to use this shot, but it felt like it kind of fit.
The flood is pure.
Like it just kind of the way it holds on it.
The flood is pure.
And there's a sort of irony of saying there's safety in my grasp, and then showing an infection form being destroyed. You know, but I didn't expect to use that shot, but it fit. It fits somewhere. There's another section over here that's more like.
Be sent back to cause suffering on a scale.
Forerunners made a decision to destroy everything.
She fight is through the portal.
But there has
I'd still like to see them. Both because you know I like one of being those early guys that gets to see things early, but also. You know, it feels like such a meme that I have this Resident Evil 3 remake intro on my timeline, and I haven't found a single thing that's like works for it. And it seems so tonally different. Oh, definitely using that.
There's any land that's been completely taken over by the flood. Really alien world, taking something way further than they may have actually done in Halo games.
Yeah, these guys. Nice, nice, nice. When do you reckon the movie's gonna come out? Because it'd be crazy if like my edit, including scenes from yours, like comes out before, conceptually. Definitely, yeah, definitely gonna like put a point on the idea of like, hey, there's scenes from this thing that isn't even out yet. You should go see it. Because people do ask me, where do you find this? Where do you get this? Because they know like the material, but they don't know that. Maybe that one. Okay, so if you end up sending them to me within like the next month or so, next few weeks, then there's a good chance that I'll put some in there, and as a result, people will get a little preview of parts of your film through my edit. That's quite funny conceptually. Some memes that will certainly make you uncomfortable. December. Let's see, what meme could you have possibly sent that will make me feel uncomfortable, you silly remembered me guy? Oh, that's 2 of them. Neat. The fuck? What? What is he? What do you mean by this? What is this meant? What is this meant to say? What are you saying? What are you implying? What are you gonna do? Is that you? Are you the Grim Reaper? Gono isn't dead. E9 isn't. What are you saying? You're a strange boy. Uh, E9, you get no context for this. But it's accurate. It is accurate. Yep. I refuse to give you context. There's a chance that my girlfriend will drop into stream if she likes, and she can explain it to you if she likes. But I am presently mogging the person who used to be my girlfriend's partner, and they are currently they are not together no more. Oh boy. I did not home wreck. It fell apart before I got there. But yes. Yes. Actually, I can't really. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's a funny thing I could say, but no. I just said I wouldn't say. But it is funny. I could say, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna say it anyway. Uh, my girlfriend thought that she didn't like men at all because of bad experiences with men. But a combination of her wife not being entirely satisfactory as a partner and meeting me has, I shit you not, convinced her that she was wrong. I have literally convinced a self-professed lesbian that actually men are all right. I am, I am, I'm a sitting pretty boy. That's what I am. Oh yeah. My life's a fucking movie. Thank you. He homeworks. Trust me, I went to Harvard. No, you don't get to. You said yourself that the only worthwhile thing, the most worthwhile thing by getting a Harvard degree is that you no longer have to be impressed by people with a Harvard degree. Or am I confusing that statement with something else you said and you just agreed? You agreed with the statement, but yes, it's going pretty good. It's going all right. Yeah, yeah. Me and this lady, we're currently starring in a slow burn romance show that was initially like will they won't they definitely will, but now it's like a full on they're together, and here's the daily tribulations that are going pretty smooth. Yeah, pretty cool. She's getting into Halo. Like she's getting me into Legend of Zelda, and I'm getting her into Halo. And like I beat the first Zelda game from 1986 the other week. Started on the second one, emulation. It's pretty good, pretty fun. She's played the first Halo game now. She thinks it's cool. She likes Cortana. She likes that Chief is just a big kind of a big. He's just a guy. He is quote just a little guy. Though she does also know some of the deep lore, because I had, prior to us getting together, kind of uh like she likes hearing people yap, and we met at work. So at a work break, she was like, "Tell me all about it," and I'm like, "Okay, here's some lore." And it was all in service of explaining some really weird stuff in the lore. That's kind of funny conceptually, but yeah, just a little guy. You are a smart boy. I believe you. Everything my impression of you is that you are a smart, pale boy who did not understand uh, America and its American ways. Yo, before I start putting, wait, actually no, I don't. I can wait. I can wait a second. Yo, remembered me. Look at this little bit because this section is partially, focusing on like Keys's POV of the being taken into the flood. I put this together the other day and I was quite proud of it.
Until it's all that's left of me.
He was a mere mote of light suspended in the bladed shaft of a moonbeam. Captain!
Like specifically that, I'm like, ooh, it's really, really ramping up. Let's see if I can innovate more. Anyway, let's see. How many things do I need here? I need one,
So many others.
2,
A domain of
3,
sickness and suffering, a
4,
sinuous dimension of
5,
misery and pain, of corpses
6,
and graves,
7,
and hollow men in death's
8.
grim kingdom.
I need 8. I need 8. So there's a correct one to put in each of these places. 4th of July coming up. I am not American, but I'm happy for the Americas to be celebrating their American Day. I wish Britannia had a more straightforward relationship with their sense of self and patriotism, but low-key, Britain has such a kind of kind of like post-colonial self-hating attitude about it. That we like the government generally only like shows off the British flag or the English flag when there's like a sporting event on. Like it's like a special thing. It's not like constantly being like shown off on number 10, among other things. To the point that the flag is rejected by like the general establishment to the degree that like the only faction in politics that are like really claiming it right now is the furthest one to the right at the moment, as in like they're the only ones who are claiming it, which is only meaning that everyone else is rejecting it more, and only meaning that people that kind of like the flag and like the notion of, you know what, I'm going on a political tangent and I shouldn't go further. Yes. British hot dogs are kind of meh.
There were so many others. A domain of sickness. There were so many others. A domain.
There were so many others.
Of sickness.
Okay, a domain of sickness. Okay, there were so many others. I can't. We do have fucking great national parks. The National Trust is the fucking goat.
Dangerous.
Okay, so we need. Okay, so that good.
Shall we let the flood?
That's a good shot. Note to self. Some of the things over here could be rethought.
And reach out in strength against us.
All life.
What the Forerunners feared does not die.
All things. Rock and metal. Soil and skin.
Until all space and time are rolled up.
And everything between.
No more wind.
And life is crushed in the folds.
No more freedom.
No end to war, grief, or pain.
All that is created will suffer.
The final equilibrium.
Endless rays.
Final equilibrium.
All will be born in.
Thinking I want to replace this one with something else because I don't want to reuse the shot so much. Maybe it's okay because it's like a different section of it. I'm at like a decision nexus, and I want it to be perfect. Why? Maybe I can just lock down where certain ones have to go. Okay, this is a shoe-in. That can go. That one's not a shoe-in. Not a shoe-in. Not a shoe-in. One of these is definitely a shoe-in. Zooming that in a bit, it would become a shoe-in. There's a shoe-in. This is a shoe-in somewhere. That could be a shoe-in. This shot here. That's very much what I'm looking for. That's a shoe-in. That's a shoe-in. Are there any other shoe-ins? This would be a shoe-in if I felt a little bit better about it, I guess. And there's another shot that would sort of fit, but I want to keep it for later. No, yeah, I don't need that. I use the other clips from it.
There were so many others, a domain of sickness and suffering.
Everlasting.
There were so many others, a domain of sickness and suffering, a sinuous dimension of misery.
Okay, I know where one of these go. I know where one of these go for sure. So we can kind of build it up from there. Okay. How does the audio sound of that? Okay, what if okay, we're going to just audio edit that just a little bit. Open it up in my little side editing. By the way, depending on the scene, we not have sound. That's okay. I've got so many. I've got so much sound resources. I've got so many sound resources. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Don't let them take me!
over here. Yeah, okay. It's gonna have a bit more resources than I necessarily need to have. Okay.
A sinuous dimension of misery. Dimension. A sinuous dimension of misery and pain of corpses. Dimension of misery and pain of corpses. Dimension of misery and pain of corpses and graves and hollow men in deaths.
Okay. We'll have the greatest video ever made done in about 2 minutes, Rowan. You must play it in on the full stream before having watched it yourself or washed. It's only 30 seconds-ish. Well, I can't. You know what? Fine, I will play it. It better not be porn. It better not have slurs in it. It better not be nothing. You understand? You know, I'm trusting that of you. Anything else, that goes. That's fine. You already have a screenshot of me doing this, so it's all good. It's all good.
This dimension of misery and pain of corpses and
corpses. I don't want to double up on my sources.
And dangerous.
For now, let's put you can over here. Yeah. Send it. Sent it. Trust me, it's safe for everyone. But your reputation. All right. Okay. I ain't afraid. You think I'm afraid? There's no fear in me. I'm incapable of feeling fear. You are a silly goober. That's what you are. Opening Discord again now. I'm ready. I'm not afraid. That thumbnail is that thumbnail is bothering is a teeny bit worrying. Fine, you are a very serious goober. I have no fear. You are the fear. All is well. Wait a minute. That was from yesterday. Was that from yesterday? Oh dear. No, I am not afraid. There is no fear in me. Okay. Okay. Yeah. There's no fear in me. Okay. All right. My girlfriend thought that she didn't like men at all because of bad experiences with men. But a combination of her wife not being entirely satisfactory as a partner and meeting me has, I shit you not, convinced her that she was wrong. I have literally convinced a self-professed lesbian that actually men are all right. I am, I am, I'm a sitting pretty boy. That's what I am. Oh yeah.
Okay, I got two theories.
What's a theory?
One, this dude Matt is packing a tree trunk in his pants. Or two, he kidnapped her and she got Stockholm syndrome.
I'm just gonna. No, it's like I'm just gonna. I'm just. I'm just gonna send that. I'm just gonna send that to. I'm just gonna send that to her. Don't. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna send that to her. I think she would find that very funny. I'm not commenting on which one it is because that would be. I would lack. What do you call it? Humility. Yeah. Yeah. That would that's what it would lack. Yes. I can't log in. I can't log into the thing for me. You know what? I'm gonna do it in a roundabout way. I'm gonna do it in a roundabout way. I'm going. It's what? Yeah. It's no. It's that. I can't say the answer. I can't say the answer. She wouldn't want me to say. Yeah. Yeah. How do you like that? Just sending it to her, and maybe she'll answer you. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. She'll respond to that in her own time. Back to flood. Back to flood. You're dying. You should be. You should be. That was funny as fuck.
This dimension of misery and pain, of corpses and graves, and misery and pain, of corpses and graves, and hollow men in pain, of corpses and graves, and corpses and graves, and hollow men in death's dream, and hollow men in death's dream kingdom, and hollow men in death, and graves, and corpses and graves, and hollow men in death's dream kingdom.
You kind of seeing the vision here, like trying to set up the, like how this applies to this.
Dimension of misery and pain, of corpses and graves, and hollow men in death's dream.
just, let me just get the sound of the music. There we go. Move that back here. Back here. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Fuck! I do this every time. I do this every time. No, that's... No. I do this every time. I do this every time. Why do I do this every time? I'm being sabotaged. That's what I'm being sabotaged. Thank you. I do this every time. I blame you, remembered me. It's because you sent me a cool video and I forgot to... It's tiny. No! I am not sending you a picture of my... Shut up! There we go, yeah, that works.
Of misery and pain, of corpses and graves and hollow men in...
Okay, so if I replace that one over there, does that shot look a little better then? One of these, where did I put it? One of these shots was, it was a smaller one. It was like a candidate to be used somewhere. Not you. Is it over here? Did I kind of did I delete it in like a shuffle? A shuffle of content? Eh. What was it again? It was that's just an edit I did.
And dangerous.
Subtler tactics. What? I don't want to. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. No, I don't want to know. I clearly don't want to know. Subtler tactics. Ugh. Disgusting. You know what? I think that fits Deathstream Kingdom. That'll do.
Dream Kingdom.
The Dutch at the angle, the the more Dutch the angle, the better.
And hollow men in Death's Dream Kingdom. Hollow men in Death's Dream Kingdom.
Until it's all.
Yeah, that works. We're working backwards. That's as good a way to work as any.
Pain of corpses and graves and hollow men.
You know, I'm just gonna find it in the. I'm just gonna find it in Mona Lisa. Yeah. It's gonna be somewhere. Because I think I need it for earlier. Cheese. Let's get. I'll find DM and ask her. I need it to complete. Jesus Christ, man. You're lucky that I'm so cool about this all. That's a pretty cool shot. There it is. That's what I was thinking of.
I see little Nina. Come in, Mona Lisa.
What's going?
Mona Lisa.
What if I zoomed in on this, huh? It's actually too far. I didn't expect that to be the case. That's also a little too far. Maybe. Can this replace this over here?
All will be born in suffering. All will be born in suffering.
Endless race shall be there.
don't. Oh, I don't think it can.
All will be born insufferable.
No, it's kind of shit in comparison. Maybe, if I use a much later section of the shot that looks substantively different, then maybe I don't have this problem. Maybe? Wow. I'm just a silly little guy. Sorry, a silly Billy little goober. um, I'm lucky you haven't banned me yet. I'm just counting down the days until HFP blocks you. Jesus. I mean, HFP's a really wholesome lad as far as I know. He's a bit of a typical Twitter user, but, like, who isn't if they're not when they're provoked?
Misery and pain of corpses and graves and hollow men in death's street.
Okay, no, I think I know what I need.
Fear not, my brothers. Deliver Mount Arne. Fear not, my brothers. The sacred icon is secure.
You're viable as well. Ugh. The flood has infected me through the screen. Ugh. Oh, for this. For the record, I just finished Epitaph, and I burned the book in the first bonfire of the year, and that's all. Okay. Are you sure? I kind of want you to say more now, because you must have a very strong opinion on it. What can I entice you to say something about it? Is that allowed? Could you be convinced?
There were so many others.
Can this be a little longer?
There were so many others.
Where the hell?
I thought it was a decently written novel, and I quite enjoyed it. But what? Did you really need? I'm so confused. I don't understand nothing about nothing. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Pain of corpses and graves and hollow men. There were so many others. A domain of sickness and suffering, a sinuous dimension of misery and pain, of corpses and graves and hollow men in death's dream. Corpses and graves and hollow men in death's dream. Kingdom. Key.
Wait. No, it's not Captain Cheese. Were you doing fucking magic? What? What? Did your sister get you that plush? I'm piecing things I know about you from I. Okay, let me just. Oh, I'll try to get the clips together today. This weekend, that would be fucking lovely. Get no context. Fine, fine. No context for me. I can't resist giving people context. You can. You can lord that over me.
Of corpses and graves and hollow men in death's dream. Kingdom. Pain of corpses and graves and hollow men in death's dream. Dimension of misery and pain of corpses and graves and hollow men in death's dream kingdom. Key. There were so many others. A domain of sickness and suffering, a sinuous dimension of misery and pain of corpses and.
I have a better thing to put there. Got some fan-made content here. Because you need all that material. You really do.
Suffering, a sinew. Pain of corpses and pain of corpses and graves. Of corpses and graves and misery and pain of corpses and graves and hollow men in death's dream.
Need some ambience, but I'll put it in.
Everlasting.
There were so many others.
Everlasting.
There were so many. There were so many others. A domain. There were so many others. A domain of sickness and suffering, a sinuous dimension of misery and pain. A domain of
Everlasting.
there were so many others.
That works a bit better.
Everlasting.
There were so many others.
Everlasting.
There were so many others. A domain.
Okay, yeah, you're coming over here. Oh yeah. But you're gonna be silent for a little bit. Please don't get me arrested for stalking. I have you quoted as calling me my editing buddy in my LinkedIn bio. Come to think of it, that makes my case worse. When I'm in Bristol a couple of months, you can bet your sweet biffity I'm gonna leave a creepy letter at your workplace if I have the time, so don't be alarmed if you see that. Jesus Christ! I mean, it'll be it'll start conversation. Will you address it specifically to me? You realize there's no letterbox there, right? And there's a gate. There's a gate that's often locked up. But if there's working hours, then the gate will be opened because we'll be inside. I guess you could leave a letter, knock, and then like do a scarfer. Okay, the details you leave inside, would it be obvious that it's that it's me that's the target? I can't fucking wait till yo, people at my work, they really like me. They reckon they call every like weird occurrence in my life Rowan law. Like, oh, that's a fucking Rowan law drop. Oh my god. But that would certainly be one of them. My word.
Everlasting.
There were so many others. There were so many others. A domain of sickness and suffering, a sinuous a domain of sickness and suffering, a sinuous dimension of misery. corpses and graves and hollow men in Death's dream kingdom.
Keys.
Oh god, I can hear it. Oh god, I can. Oh god, I can hear the cheese. Oh god, no. What? Which? Like from my street? Oh god. The time I'll be there on business, but I think I'll have the time. Maybe I'm gonna be busy. I presume you know the address, right? Yeah, you don't need any enabling, do you? You can just. Yeah.
Others, a domain of sickness.
Everlasting.
There were so many others, a domain.
Everlasting.
There were so many others, a domain of sickness and suffering, a sinew.
Everlasting.
There were so many others, a
Everlasting.
There were so many others, a domain of sickness and suffering, a sinuous dimension of misery and pain, of corpses. Pain of corpses and graves and hollow men in Death's dream kingdom.
Keys. Everlasting.
There were so many others, a domain of sickness. There were so many others.
I feel good about that. I know the address, and while I'm there, I could. Oh, oh, you could look at. Oh, hmm. What a what an excellent what excellent ideas you have, sir. Oh boy. Am I to expect in some time in the future a strange, pale European man standing in front of my house with a picture of me from stream? Oh god. Hey boss, I just said that. Wait. The guy I'll be working with definitely have access to those records. And I'm dangerously close to violating client confidentiality. Ah! What fucking character have I invited into my... I leave one comment on a YouTube video because I find your channel because you're a member, and then suddenly there's a weirdo in my life. There's a weirdo. Ah! It's okay. It's kind of fun. Like, you're kind of fun conceptually, but also, you know, I can say I have a pet stalker, and they'll fucking believe me. They'll fucking believe me if you leave a fucking, ugh. You know, that reminds me, I haven't checked if there's shifts available at the escape room in the coming days. Soon to now. I mean, that's pretty based. Like that combination. Not gonna lie. It's a really competitive month, really competitive little spreadsheet filling out little operation we got right now. First come, first serve, just shifts. And everyone else clicking faster than me. I'm allowed to myself crazy titles. If they're true, I say. Just a crazed detective. I'm not gonna share it. I'm gonna take a screenshot so I can show people just to prove, like, I'm just taking a screenshot of the chat just so I could. I'm not gonna send it to your boss. I just been like, this guy's a little strange, but he's fun. Anyway, yeah. This is coming together.
There were so many others, a domain of sickness and suffering, a sinuous dimension of misery.
Okay, all right. Probably not. Maybe. Maybe. Not as big of a maybe though. Maybe I don't need it. I quite like quite like this one. This is the middle of this one, isn't it? Which one should go where?
There were so many others, a domain of sickness and suffering, a sinuous dimension of misery.
You know what, I reckon... Come on, load. This one. This one, because the word sinuous kind of goes along with...
A sinuous dimension. a sinuous dimension of
I need to zoom in on that.
there were so many others, a domain of sickness and suffering. There were so many others, a domain of sickness and suffering, a sinuous dimension of misery and pain, of corpses and graves and hollow men in Death's dream kingdom.
Alright, yeah. Certainly don't understand my black out your tag. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Oh yes. Black me out too, seriously. Not worth risking my buff seeing anything. Fair enough. I'm probably the only person in the world who can say don't get a liberal arts degree with a major in philosophy if you already have a good gig as an international detective. You know what? That's quite possible that you are. That could well be true. Uh,
There were so many others, a domain of sickness and suffering, a sinuous dimension of misery.
it's slowing down a little bit. I'm gonna put playback a little on lower.
There were so many others, a domain of sickness and suffering, a sinuous dimension of misery and pain, of corpses and graves and hollow men in Death's dream kingdom.
Jeez. All right. So let's do some audio. Okay. I can probably work with that. Let's do a bit of audio editing real quick. Put it through some filters. International. Cool gig. Movie idea. I tell you. New meme in DM. Alright. Okay. I shudder to think what this new meme would be. Yeah. 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 Whoa. You know, I've thought about you've said that you'd be potentially up for me helping me like track people down or whatever. I've thought about it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how like worthy to petty would it be to find um all the kids that picked on me in secondary school and see how their lives are going? Huh? Just in the hope that it's not good. A little bit. Um uh Wear and tear. You're looking at glue. That is gorilla glue keeping it together. If you have their names, easy. All right, I'll think about it. I presume similar things are possible for teachers, right? Teachers that disappointed me. How dare you disappoint me, Rowan Thomas, up and coming talent and actor extraordinaire. Oh, when I get famous and I write my memoir one day, the public will rake you over the coals. Yeah, that's how it goes. Hmm. Okay.
Hollow men in Death's green kingdom. There were so many others. There were so many others. A domain of sickness and suffering, a sinuous dimension of misery and pain, of corpse of misery and pain, of corpses and graves and hollow men in hollow men, hollow men in Death's green kingdom. Corpses and graves and hollow men in Death's green kingdom.
As you're looking into a mirror. Yeah, bullying you. I'm on their side. Holds in laugh. Speaking of detection, your bathroom doesn't have a window, so the right. Shut up. Oh, wait. No. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Woo. Do you know the general area where I live? Have you worked that out yet? I fucking would, wouldn't he? I do not. There are multiple possibilities, though, to be fair, I don't know the map of Bristol very well. What are your possibilities with your current... I will adopt the most poker of poker faces, and I will go, and only I will know if you're close.
Everlasting. There were so many others. A domain of sickness and suffering, a sinuous dimension of misery and pain.
I don't think I love this one here.
A sinuous dimension of misery and pain, of corpses and graves and hollow men in death's dream.
Oh yeah, wait.
Corpses and graves and hollow men in death's dream kingdom. Key.
Victory. Everlasting.
There were so many others. A domain of sickness and suffering, a sinuous dimension of misery and pain, of corpses and graves and hollow men in death's dream kingdom. Key.
Until it's all that...
Alright. Alright. That's okay. I feel reasonably happy with that. Now what do we need? We need now on to sort of, yeah. 2/3 of it.
Until it's all that's left of me.
He was a mere mote of light suspended in the bladed shaft of a moonbeam.
Captain!
I'm slipping.
There's something rotten inside you.
I'm afraid.
A single grain of dust among countless trillions.
Service number.
I have seen your future and I have learned.
01928.
There will be no more sadness, no more anger.
Dash 19912.
No more envy.
Dash JK.
There was no escape.
I am a monument
Get out of my head.
to all your sins.
This would never work, you covenant bastards. I'll never lead you to Earth.
All life dies.
We have no defense against such a foe.
All worlds, too.
Any planet would be overrun in a matter of days.
If there is guaranteed perpetual existence after that,
I see it now.
what does it matter how the end comes?
The flood comes to carry us over the threshold of evolution.
Everyone you know and miss
Utterly glorious.
You don't want Earth.
Utterly terrible.
You want everything.
will soon be joined with you.
Utterly lost.
The captain, he's one of them. We can't let the flood get off this ring. You know what he'd expect.
Alright. Gotta go collect some more clips. Okay. Any of these? Yeah, you can stay. You can go. You can stay. You can go. You can You can stay. You can stay. You could be good. You can go. You can stay. All these can stay. All these can stay. It's probably going to be more about eliminating what things I don't need. Anything else? You might be useful later. You can stay. Of the map with red circles on. One moment. Okay. Red circles, he says. He's just going to set, it's going to be written my address. He's just going to have my address written down. He think. Fair enough. Need a map to demonstrate your mapping skills. If he had more clients wanting people to be found in Bristol, he'd have one.
Freeze frame.
You know, it occurred to me the other day that this shot right here, that resembles. It's not the right size of one, but it definitely. Actually, perspective-wise, it maybe. That resembles a juggernaut, right? Like a flood juggernaut. Like the shape of the body, the longer tendrils, and stuff. And that's canonically that guy is watching footage from Alpha Halo, right? From Installation 04 and the battle they're in, which this would have been the first indication that there were juggernauts and alternative flood forms on Installation 04, which means it actually predates Fireteam Raven's inclusion of it. Which means this is actually the first time that the notion of pure forms, or something like them, being it it was suggested in Halo that it was on in Station 4 16 years before the remake of the first game. That's just an interesting thing to think about. Okay. Poker face. I can tell you that I have been to all of those places. Yeah. Very general, yes. Yes. You do have a bit of whittling down to go. Or maybe you're going the wrong direction. Maybe that's even more whittling. Being specific would be a disservice to moi.
Or mute.
Resident Evil 3 not getting any love. Yeah, you know what? I am glad to know. I don't want you to alarm my mother by actually sending something to us. That would turn this from a joke into a problem, you know. Now we definitely need all these Cortana clips. You know what? I need some water. Unless I cross you. I don't have much reason to cross you. It's not yellow. It's a green glass in yellow light. It doesn't look yellow. It doesn't look yellow. It looks yellow. It looks yellow. It looks yellow. It's just in a It's not the it just went down the wrong pipe. It's fine. It's good. Good. Ah, it's good. I'm not drinking pee. No, I'm not. I'm not drinking pee. That's not the case. Ugh. Here's an new one. Not for the first time. Well, it's all gone now. It's all gone. Ugh. It's all gone now. Woo. Ugh. I'm gonna get hiccups now. Down it. Ugh. Wait, I'm gonna hold my breath.
Your past. Your future.
Why wasn't that there than the earlier one? It's a very good shot. It's a very good shot. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've beaten the hiccups. In and out. But DaVinci has an update. I just in the middle of projects, I just say no, no update for me. I don't want it. I don't want it to fuck with something. And then the next update, it's like, ooh, we got a new feature, and I'm like, cool. Nah, cool, yeah. I can do this now. Might need to scour through Halo 4 and 5 for some particular clips as well. Because of the Cortana stuff, their particular thing that would warrant the Cortana stuff. Someone clip that. Cool. Huh? Cool. Well, that one. Cool, yeah. I don't want it to fuck with something. And then the next update is like, ooh, we got a new feature. And I'm like, cool. Cool, yeah. I can do this now. Is it that one? Wouldn't send a creepy letter to your house. Why is shipping crazy? Because shipping wants your money. That's why. And shipping is I don't know. It's like they gotta deal with XYZ things, and that means they can charge you all the money. All of the money. Okay. So what things do I want and need first? Editing software is not responding. That's a great sign. Okay. Oh, wait, no, it's responding very slowly. I think I might have to close it down. That you can't do that. Okay, that's just weird actually. For one, my workmates all know about me and Kywin. We work at the same place. Not counting like side gigs that we have, like, like things to the side. Technically, that is a side gig. That that's just that's going to cause some like actual like you can't do that, because like some drama of like you can't do that because the customers might see, you know. So that's like a no. That's like ooh. That wasn't a funny one. Boo. That would be fucking. Uh, Ollie doesn't even work. That would raise so many questions. Ollie doesn't even work there anymore functionally. He barely turns up. At least not on the days I'm there. Who would get fired? Who knows? Ollie maybe. Me after that. The funny letter is fine. The funny letter is fine. Sending a quote unquote toy there would be weird.
Till it's all that's left of me.
He was a mere mote of light suspended in the bladed shaft of a moonbeam.
Captain!
I'm slipping.
There's something rotten inside you.
I'm afraid.
A single grain of dust among countless trillions.
Service number.
I have seen your future and I have learned.
01928.
There will be no more sadness, no more anger.
Dash 19912.
No more envy.
Dash.
No more envy.
Dash. Shat.
Even envy.
Dash. J.
Okay. I think I want to do this section first because it's going to require some
I
more
have
head work.
seen your future and I have learned.
019. Service number.
I have seen your future and I have learned. I have seen your future and I have learned.
Oh, 1-9. Oh, 1-9-2. Yeah, no, 1-9-2.
There will be no more sadness. No more anger.
Dash. What? 9912.
No more envy.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna do the Envy one first. Yeah. Halo movies. It's at the top, isn't it? Wait. I could send a long emotional letter. See me. You. That would be fucked. I'm not gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. That would be so diabolical. Um. uh. Yeah, $2 cash to cover my YouTube membership.
I wonder if warriors will ever disappear from this world. Ever disappear from this I wonder if warriors will ever. There will always be warriors.
Okay. Which of these shots are gonna work better?
Of dust among countless trillions.
Number.
I have seen your future and I have learned.
Oh, 1-9-2.
There will be no more sadness, no more anger.
Dash. What? 9912.
No more envy.
Dash.
So we've got two choices here. Either I have this fade.
No more envy.
I can have this. No, I'll get both choices available to me. Because it's, they would mean slightly different things. One of them's more obvious than the other. It's easier to show than to express. Blaine.
Whisper, sir, near IO. We have probes en route. I apologize, but we're going to have to make this quick.
Nah, the one later.
I need to stay here.
That isn't what I wanted.
I don't want a chance at remote detonation. I need to stay here.
Huh? That's not what I wanted. Stop giving me what I wanted, damn it.
No, I don't want a chance at remote detonation.
Most likely, I won't have the time. Plus, it's incredibly creepy. But that won't stop me from spitballing ideas. I can picture it in the chat, like if you leave the letter, like, taped to the door. Like, what the fuck? Rowan? Explain?
Don't make a girl a promise. Emma. Promise. If you know you can't keep it.
Okay, so I'm thinking.
The flood.
It lines up.
The flood comes to carry us over the threshold of us.
That 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 would be pretty diabolical if you were my op. If I was your op, then I would understand that.
Over the threshold of evolution.
One, two.
No more envy.
Dash.
No more envy.
I am a monument.
Yeah. Two.
No more envy.
One, two.
No more envy.
Dash.
19912.
No more envy.
19912.
No more envy. No more envy. No more envy. No more envy.
Dash.
Envy. No more envy. No more envy.
Dash.
Okay, so that's one candidate.
All life dies. We have no defense against such a foe.
All war.
Dies. Die. All life dies. We have no defense.
All worlds.
Any planet would be overrun in a matter of days. Matter of days. In a matter of days.
Sarah's Gary.
Overrun in a matter of time.
Compiling the clips now. Lovely. Feel free to ban me whenever I start making chat too uncomfortable for you. But be warned, I'm a vindictive little goblin. Okay. Are you baiting me into be doing a thing that you low-key want me to do? But, like, you're gonna punish me for it if you do, if I do. That's messed up, man.
9912.
No more envy.
Dash.
No more envy. No more envy.
Dash. 912.
No more envy.
Dash. 912.
No more envy.
Dash. Dash. 19912.
No more envy.
Dash. JK.
It's kind of, the cut is really, it's really fast.
9912.
No more.
Maybe if the
12.
No more envy.
Dash. Dash.
Envy.
Dash. JK. 9912.
No more envy.
Dash. JK.
There was.
9912.
No more envy.
Dash. JK.
Feel free, yeah, I've read that already. This is entering that stage of artistic deadlock. Just like, ooh, what should I do?
We have no defense.
No more envy. No more envy.
Dash.
No more envy.
Dash.
No more envy.
9912.
No more envy.
Dash. 912.
No more envy.
Dash. 9912.
No more envy.
912.
No more envy.
Dash.
That kind of works.
No more anger.
Dash. 1 9912.
No more envy.
Dash. JK. Dash. 19912.
No more envy.
Dash. JK.
There was no escape.
Alright. Okay, so this one here.
There will be no more sadness. No more. There will be no more sadness. More sadness. No more. There will be no more sadness. No more anger.
928.
There will be no more sadness. No more anger.
Dash.
There will be no more sadness. No more anger.
Dash. 19912.
No more envy.
Dash. JK.
There was no escape.
What does it matter how the end comes?
The flood.
This isn't right.
Yeah. DM have happened. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. That's 3 memes. Okay. All right. A message from Remembered Me. First panel. Second panel. SpongeBob, labeled with Rowan. SpongeBob, as me, is reading Message from Remembered Me. Third panel. SpongeBob throws little message into the fire. Fourth panel. SpongeBob warms his hands as the burning message. Seems about right. I think I'd mostly do that if I think you'd mostly do that if it was addressed like you were pretending to my dad. It'd be a little like that sometimes. Just a little. I'm like, what? But you know, it's better than it being boring. It's better than no one turning up. It's wait, this is like an actually interesting chat environment. Whoa. One, when he stumbles across this stream and realizes I'm a complete crazy. Don't worry. I ain't gonna tell no one. I ain't gonna tell no one. Mm. So, yeah, yeah, those are pretty cool memes. I'm probably gonna show those to Kaiwin later, and she's gonna be like, "Damn, that's so funny." Has Kaiwin reacted to that little video I sent her? uh, Kaiwin's message. I got on the bus and I'm giggling my head off. Um, uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, she loves me, and I'm a weirdo, and that works out. A nice, got you had to tell the words, yeah, so definitely like that, yes, there's a loud noise, I said, immune zones, loud noise, I said. Yes, yes, very cool, very neat. My girlfriend approves of your memes, of your memes. I'm gonna ask her for a comment. I tell him. Maybe you'll get your answer. Maybe you'll get your answer to the question you posed in the video.
Simulating entirely.
No, please.
Wipes their memories.
Don't let me forget.
A note of light suspended in the bladed shaft of a moonbeam.
Captain!
I'm slipping.
There's some service number.
I have seen your future and I have learned.
01928.
There will be no more sadness, no more
Pain of corpse. Misery and pain of corpses and graves and hollow men in deaths. Men will not see corpses and graves and hollow men will not hollow.
sadness, no more anger. Sadness, no more anger. There will be no more sadness, no more anger. There will be no more sadness, no more anger. No more sadness, no more anger. No more anger.
Getting fingernail nail one would make sense.
No more anger. No more. No more anger. No. No more anger. Sadness, no more. More sadness, no. No more anger.
I've worked it out. I've worked it out. Little mini parallel there.
More sadness, no more anger.
Dash.
Yeah, that sort of, yeah.
Be no more sadness, no more anger.
Dash. 199.
Sadness, no more anger.
Dash. Dash. Dash.
Sadness, no more anger.
Dash.
More anger.
Dash.
No more sadness, no more anger.
Dash. 19912.
No more envy.
Dash. JK.
There was.
Okay. I'm gonna work backwards here now. There's zero sound on these clips. Like right now. Ah, right, yeah, makes sense. Zero sound is okay. I'm gonna assess them. I'm gonna be like, hmm. So could definitely work out. I'm gonna think, where could this be useful? I've got so many little editing problems to fix.
Number.
I have seen your future and I have learned.
01928.
There will be no more sadness, no more anger.
Dash. 19912.
No more envy.
Dash. JK.
There was no escape.
No more envy.
Dash. JK.
There was no escape.
I am a
Number.
I have seen your future and I have learned.
01928.
There will be no.
Number.
I have seen your future and I.
Okay, so I'm gonna need I'm gonna need to go and to the toilet real quick because it's unhealthy to hold it in. I'll be back in just a minute. apparently, 343 just dropped like a new Q&A. Oh, hi. Oh. Oh god, she came into chat. There's a couple more memes. Goal is 4,000. What? You're on a roll. What? What? Conspire against him. He's gone. Before he gets back in the video I made, he was it option or two? The first, well, first isn't wrong. Ha! Get fucked. She can say it. Yeah. Damn it. I had a bet on that. But hey, that's not admitting to two is wrong. I laughed my head off that vid. Why, thank you. I live to make fun of this man. Well, I should make more. I should become more popular so that you can become my designated pet op. How's that? How does that sound? Remembered me. Does that sound like a good plan? Does that sound good? Yeah, sounds good to me. But yeah, Halo Studios dropped a Q&A, like a second part to the Q&A, and apparently they've gone back on some things. So I thought in a little bit we're going to do one last thing, and then we're going to react to it before I end the stream. How does that sound, everyone? How does that sound? I'm looking at you. I want to know the answer. Pet off. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Cool. Well, you would say that. But yes, I'm going to take it as a valid vote anyway. Yes. Because of course it would be. What else would it be? Just editing some footage from the Halo 3 trailers. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Oh, look, that was Cortana's design. Circa 2006. Or maybe that's just the Halo 2 model. It does look very Halo 2-y and not Halo 3-like. There we go. That'll do. You know, funnily enough, the silhouette here, of, like the color scheme, it looks a bit like her Halo 4 design. Accidental foreshadowing. Everyone's favorite kind. You know, another trope I like? Retroactive foreshadowing, where the author just does a real good job of like, hey, there's that random line from like 17 chapters ago in my manga, and it like alluded to just a random idea, and I just threw that out there, and maybe I'd pick it up, and now I'm picking it up. I didn't have it as a developed concept then, and now it's here. I'm gonna send over a couple of scenes, not quite worthy yet, for all of them uploading. Thank you, thank you. Also memes for your in DMs. Okay, memes, DMs. His strongest potions. His strongest potions. Oh god, there's like four. There's five. There's five memes here. Rowan, yes. Rowan, when I enter chat, yes, that's okay. It's not as like personable as the other ones. So, she sees when she sees the video I sent her. Yes, yes. Yes. Yes, it's very funny. Yes. Oh, that's one meme actually. Hmm. That seems ill-advised. Can you see that? It says, "Tell your mother about remembered me," or draw 25, and I draw 25. I'm he's hoping he's spelling Kywin right. Yeah, what a nice fellow. Stop showing my DMs, iPad. Stop, that's mean. It's okay. It was just a message from a Yu-Gi-Oh fan server where they're doing like their own little fan-made reboot of Yu-Gi-Oh with like modern game mechanics of the game instead of the manga ones which was before the card game was like because it would be a better card game anime. So it's fine. It's just people talking about cards probably. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna do this thing. I'm just gonna do this thing. I'm just gonna do this thing. Watching me put these together would be pretty interesting for you. Interesting for a person in a position like you, Kaiwen, because it's like all this is out of context. You've only played the first game and received lore drops from me. So you don't know exactly what one means what.
Number.
I have seen
and graves and hollow men in trillions.
Sir, number.
I have
Number.
I have seen your future.
Maybe these clips don't quite work the way I hoped they would.
Sir, number.
I have
Maybe alternatively. You're playing Halo 2 today. Well, you're gonna watch the first cutscene, and you're gonna see two things, and you're gonna be like, "Whoa, whoa!" You're gonna be like, "Whoa, that person's playing that person," and "Whoa, that character's there." Whoa, because I've mentioned them in lore. I've mentioned them in lore. You're gonna be like, "Whoa, that's pretty cool." You're gonna send me a message being like, "Oh, he plays this guy," and then if you complete a couple levels in, you're gonna realize the thing that the game's gonna do, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my god!" And it's gonna be a real good. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be great. Uh, I look forward to it. Yeah, still not worthy of the full stuff. Wait, this is just plain footage. Done to it, sent over. Okay, well, we might maybe. Would you be okay with us watching a bit of that footage also at the end of this little thing? Yeah, I mean it's got. Would you be okay with that? How does one become worthy? Because you have to unlock a side quest. He's referring to his cool fan film, his cool animated fan film that he's making with his fellow fan film makers. Are you a he? Have I specifically asked? I sort of presume it statistically, you know. What if I'm wrong? You know.
Number. Sir, number.
I have seen your future, and
Number.
I have seen your future.
Number.
I have seen your future, and
Sir, number.
I have seen your future, and I have learned.
You have majority, yes. Ooh, that's. What are you pilgrimaging to? What is the goal of to be a pilgrim in the pilgrimage? Why is that? What? No. Hey, look, Hywen. Look, evil woman. It's her. It's her. Yeah, it's her. Just a little thing. I've mentioned the evil woman. Gotta go. Do not watch those clips on stream. No spoilers. Okay, I will not. I will watch them myself in private, and then I will think about how they might be used in an edit. Yes. I think I very briefly saw that there's some flood design aesthetics that you're taking a bit more from Halo 2, which is neat. If I saw that little thumbnail correctly, I think that's cool. Oh my goodness, it's Gono! Huh? 3 SBI. Wait. E9. Ask Gono about his cool idea. You should contact Gono. Gono, E9. You should communicate about the cool idea. I'm just saying. Cool idea meets person who can animate. I'm just saying. Down the line, you could maybe talk about it. It'd be cool. I'm just saying. Yeah. Which was the meme about Gono? What? Which was the? I didn't think about doing that until you said it. I don't know why you said it that. Oh. Oh. Well, you said you're a very vindictive man, so I'm not gonna do that. Um, You missed uh, lots of progress being made. Um, you lots of remembered me made lots of memes about me in the stream and sent them to me. Um, E9 sent me footage from his fan film that isn't out yet, but I could potentially use in the edit, but I shouldn't show the clips on stream. That is the condition. Your question: who do I think would win between a Spartan 3 and SBI Mark II, or Spartan 4 and Gen 2? SBI Mark II is a Mjolnir platform, right? That's the stuff in Infinite. That's like the SBI aesthetic in Infinite, right? Just asking clarification. The aspect of Halo lore that I fall down on is like ship specs and armor permutations. I lose track of them really easy. Because intuitively, I want to say that the Spartan 3 will beat out the Spartan 4. Just because I kind of want that to be true. Like thematically, it's more satisfying. Gen 2 is the Gen 2 is the SBI. But SBI Mark II, is that the Halo Infinite SBI Mjolnir platform? Oh god. Yes, Kywin, there's a meme about your wife. There's a meme about your wife. Oh god. Uh, let me just let me just show it to stream again. Let's just big screen. Yes. Uh, yes. Yes. Come on. Be normal. There we go. Wait. Wait. Yes. There we go. It's okay. The meme. The meme is that I am doing this over the grave of Rowan's GF's wife. Rowan, me. Yes. Ha. Because domestic stuff is funny. Yeah. Out of context, Gono, that's gonna sound real strange. Um, I was telling E9 about your cool idea about the Far Isle like plot and how it could work. And I was just saying like I'm just saying you make animation and stuff. Maybe down the line one day when you come back you will do another Halo thing. You could listen to Gono's idea because it would be cool. It'd be cool. And based on what I've seen from Gono's from Gono not Gono from E9 and the like lore they've come up with for their fan film, it would kind of be in line. It would be in line, both because their fan film was already flood-like, and also because the there's you know what? Just join the Discord server and read the lore. Read the lore they got. Yeah, read the lore. It's cool lore. Anyway, I'm gonna do this one thing in the edit, and then we're going to read the new Q&A. You know how they released that Q&A for Campaign Evolved, and it was real bad. Yes, E9 has a Discord. I will send you because E9 is making a cool film, and I will send you a um a thing for it just to make it real convenient. That's there. There's a there's the link. Well, there's a link twice now. Yeah, cool. Which of if you're wondering, if you're wondering, Kaiwin, yes, this is Cortana's Halo 4 design. they mapped her off like a real person for Halo 4. Her face is the actress who they initially recast her as a different actress, but fans were not happy about that, and the face I think is based off that actress it was based on, and the actual body model is based on some supermodel they hired. I actually, yeah.
I'm slipping.
There's something rough.
I have seen your future, and I have learned.
Life dies. We have no.
I have seen your. I have seen your future, and I have learned. Your future, and I have learned.
In a matter of.
Where am I putting it? So here, yeah.
Future, and I have learned.
And hollow men were Lochner. Hollow men.
And I have learned. I have learned.
Huh? Why? Why is it being weird? No, don't be weird. You weren't weird before. You're not allowed to be weird.
Inside you.
Your future, and I have learned.
192. 192.
I think I'd like actually that to be.
I have seen your future. Your future, and I. Future, and. Your future. Your future, and I.
Why? Why is it looking strange?
Future, and I have learned. And I have learned. Future, and I have learned.
It's why is it corrupting mid thing? Why is it corrupting? I'm really locked in at the moment. I know. What? What was the retracted message? Well, my dog is barking at you on the stream. He hates the British. The British. The British. Does he make a distinction for if they're Welsh? Does he make a distinction? Does that matter to him? Or does he hate them all? I mean, if he hates them all equally, then that's kind of based in its own way. Don't really mind that. But
And I have learned.
19.
why is it corrupting? That it should
And
be.
I have learned.
19. 2.
There will be no more.
Okay, so if I
192. 19. 192.
I have seen your future and I have learned.
19.
I have seen your future and I. Future. Seen your future and. I have seen.
right, I have a solution for this conundrum. I learned it doing other things. Yes. 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 Perfect.
I have seen your future. I have seen your future and I have learned. I have seen your future and I have learned. Future and I. Seen your future and I have learned. I have seen your future and I have.
No, same problem it seems. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, just this one last thing. There we go. Okay, so okay, yeah.
Number.
I have seen your future and I have learned.
192. 19.
I have seen your future and I have learned.
192.
There will be no more sadness.
192.
There will be no more sadness.
you know it's corrupting a bit. It's annoying me. It's ooh.
A single grain of dust among countless trillions.
Number.
I have seen your future and I have learned.
192.
There will be no more sadness, no more anger.
Dash 19912.
No more envy.
Dash JK.
There was.
Okay, that's just checking again.
Service. Number.
I have seen your future and I have learned.
192.
There will be no more sadness.
All right, I might have to revise this section later, but I'm happy with it for now because there's a thing. He hates them all behind his king. There's a thing that dropped. I have it on good authority that there's a new Q&A. They had dropped a new Q&A for the Halo game. Did they claw back? Did they call back all of the good optics? Did they manage to do it again? Did they manage it? Because that's gonna be our grand finale before the end of stream. Yeah. Halo waypoint. Okay, as should be as Q&A. There's a new one. Is this no? It's newer. It's newer than that. It's this one Q&A part 2. Okay, are they going to fuck it up again? Yes. Okay, because last time they asked us a bunch of questions like how can we do cooperative? And they said, you need to do accounts for it. Will there be these features? No, but there will not be these features. Will there be this? Will there be that? No, none of that will be there. Boo. Yes. But, yeah. Okay. And this time, maybe they'll do better. But, Halo Campaign Evolved launches this month in 25 days. Or as early as July 23rd in 18 days if you have a pre-ordered premium, super duper premium bonus version with 5 early days access. To help make sure you've got all the information you may need about the game, we'll back another Q&A to answer some of the top questions we've seen asked online. If you missed our last one, be sure to check our community. It was nothing but L's. It was nothing but L's. We mean to continue the series, so please keep sending our way. Question 1. If I buy Halo Combat Evolve at a retail store, will there be a disc in the box? This is an interesting question to ask, considering Sony just announced that PlayStation will stop making physical discs. Discs. So, yes. Yes, buying Halo on the Xbox or PlayStation version of Halo Combat Evolve at your local retailer will result in getting the physical game and discs so that you may have a tangible items to add to your collection. Okay, yeah. Will there be a machinima mode? Yes! Okay. Halo Combat Evolve will have a machinima mode. Wait. They're going back on a previous thing. They said there wouldn't be a theater thing, but now they're saying there will. I think they panicked. They changed their mind. They caved to the pressure, and they're putting it in. It's Halo Studios here. We thought we would explore player freedom, but getting rid of all the guns. Yeah. There's at least one person who works there that thinks that way. We know that for sure. And isn't he weirdly like one of the model designers? Or he's making whatever. Yes, Halo Campaign Evolved will have machinima mode. With machinima mode, you will be able to pop out a free cam, lower your weapons, and even control your Spartan while in free cam mode. Machinima mode is available to all players just by using input combos, and does not need to be unlocked by finding a skull. Yes! If you're looking to create great content, you can leverage machinima mode in combination with the acrophobia and blind skull, and even various personal settings such as disabling your HUD, the capture. That sounds good. Video and screenshots. That's what we want. Yes. Can I drop my weapon for teammates? Modern gaming. Yes. For teammates without needing to swap it for a gun on the ground. Yes, this functionality, which was first implemented in Halo Infinite, is back, and we are happy that we have Halo Combat Evolved as well. Okay, if you weapons, feel free to drop one. Okay. Has camping got improvements since the preview creators? Yes. Okay. The Xbox Showcase Media and Creator Preview demo earlier this month has a pre-release build tailored to specific timing and scope needs. Over the last few weeks, the development team has been polishing and improving elements of the game, including enemy AI behaviors. Good. In is Halo Lasso truly all skulls or just a subset? When will we find out the final details? That just means the highest difficulty of the game, including all the modifiers. Kyron, yeah. We touched on this in our June Q&A, but we wanted to expand on this a bit more for Halo Combat Evolve. This way, to play that its corresponding achievements will be curated assortments of skulls. My dyslexia is kind of showing. With so many skulls, some of which directly contradict each other or trivialize the experience, acrophobia flying past all encounters, it just wouldn't work with literally utilizing all of them. So this is technically more of a Lasso legendary, almost all skulls on. And the team has selected skulls that maintain the spirit of the challenge. We share more details and show in action. Okay, so just all the ones that actually hurt you. Will the difficulty modifier settings be usable for achievements such as lasso? It depends. Whilst most simpler achievements can be earned with difficulty modifiers enabled, the achievements that are meant to be more challenging, such as lasso, will be unlocked if your fire team is playing with these on. Okay. You've updated the achievements. The waypoint. Okay. How will we obtain the Foundry Armor Pack pre-order skins? At participating retailers, eligible purchases include a redeemable code printed on your receipt, which can be redeemed through the Xbox PlayStation Store. For those who purchased a physical copy collector's edition, the Foundry Armor Pack code will be included inside the Steelbook and the Xbox PlayStation Store. If you pre-order digitally before X, then you will. So you definitely ain't getting it if you're not pre-ordering. Yeah, fair. I guess that's how it be. If we have early access for the premium edition, are we allowed to stream on Twitch? Of course. Players who have purchased the premium edition or collector's edition will be able to play and stream up to 5 days before general launch. All our timings will happen at the same time globally. Everyone jump into the game at the exact same moment. To help make sure you can be ready to go, here are the exact timings. Early access, blah, 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 blah. I didn't buy the pre-orders. All right. Will Halo Campus Evolve be playable on handheld devices? Yes, Halo Campus Evolve handheld devices. Windows handheld optional. Steam verified. It's Steam Deck verified. Neat. Is there friendly fire when playing co-op? Yes. You got to choose. In Halo Campaign Evolved, players will have the option to enable or disable friendly fire when running a co-op session with friends. This setting will determine the fire team ladder. Are the physics fun? Yes, the Halo Campaign Evolved team retained the original fun physics behaviors that make up the Halo feel. Well, we know that because it's partially based on the Reach engine. A few Halo creators previewed the game in June, and many tried fun physics tricks like crate and vehicle launches to achieve good friendly fire. Yeah, you can fuck with everyone. General hard launch, sorry. General mint launch. So, of pairing these launches with difficulty, you can do fucky things with physics. Okay. Okay, you know what? It seems to me that the most significant one is this one. Is this one here? They've basically said that people can make cool machinimas with it. That's a thing they can do, which is the one thing I was sort of annoyed about, because I was hoping, frankly, that certain YouTube channels would use the feature to make like cool versions of the game that cool uploads of cutscenes that included all like the gameplay stuff, and it'd be like game movie, all that stuff, but like have it cinematic, like what Gamer's Little Playground does. I use their clips a lot. Yeah. Well, that's that is the thing. Yes. Okay. Yes. That's everything for today. I'm gonna go cook food now. And it's going to be good, wholesome food. Rice. Yes. And because it's good for sustenance. Thank you for coming. Thank you for discussing. Thank you for the various things. Yes. It was fun. Much progress was made. Much progress will be made additionally soon. Yes. Um. So see you soonish. I'll announce new streams soon. Yes. Bye.